all of these pictures. And so when I'm done, girl, I had a fucking bald spot in the back of my head.
This is Niecy Love. I am back for another story time. I'm gonna try to make this story time as quick as possible because I'm technically supposed to be on a date right now, but my date is like, I don't know, he's fucking up shit. So I figured I have enough time to do a story time. FYI, before we get into the story time, usually I keep notes because if I don't, I get sidetracked and then just start talking about everything that has like no value or no meaning to the story. So this story is straight off the dome, and if it's all over the place, please excuse me. So sit back, relax, and enjoy. And because this is a story time about my hair, I thought it was only right to rock my natural hair. So y'all like this past August has made 4 years since I've been on my hair journey. I might make a separate video, I don't know, but my hair is very important to me. It's taken me these 4 years to get my hair to like exactly where my goals is. Back in March, I was working at this facility, let's just say this facility, and one of my co-workers kept saying, oh, I know this Dominican salon, it's so great, it's so awesome, they know what they're doing, yada yada, I love them. And she kept saying that for weeks and weeks and weeks. And because I always do my own hair, just because I feel like when I let other people do my hair, they fuck it up. So like I'm always doing my own hair, and I'm like, okay, all right, maybe one day. And then one day she just talked me into it, and I needed a trim badly. So I was like, all right, you know, what's the worst thing that can happen, right? So we go there. I think it might have been like a Saturday morning, and it was like really crowded. But I mean, long story short, I'm not gonna get all into, you know, what and what. But I went, I got my trim. I was so happy. If I can find my picture, I will insert it in here so you can see. It was like so flowy and so soft, and just like I was like completely loving it. Honestly, they are part of the reason why I started wearing my own hair this summer. So I really enjoyed the way it turned out. The only thing with them is that they use so much heat. Like I felt like my scalp was going to like rip off my head and fly down the street. Like it was so hot, but I mean, it was kind of worth it, kind of not, because it looks good. But I feel like I got some heat damage, and I don't know how some of them girls go there like every single week. I think that's why a lot of Hispanic women, like, they lose their curl pattern because they use a lot of heat. Don't come after me, Hispanic girls. I love y'all.
Mira. Let me stop.
So that was back in March, and after that I continued doing my own hair as usual. So I want to say this past maybe July, it might have been June, but I'm leaning more towards July. I was going for a funeral out of state, and I was like, I wanted to get my hair done. I want to get pampered. So I made an appointment. I went in. This time I didn't have to wait. Same thing. They did my hair. I loved the way it came out. I was very satisfied. Tipped the woman, everything. Hair was flowing. I thought I was easy breezy, beautiful bitch. Like I thought I was doing it. So that was that. I went on about my day, and that was that. So the next day I was like doing my final preparation for my trip to this funeral, and I had to run to Target to, you know, find me a funeral dress. So I'm in the dressing room, I'm trying on the dress. I just so happened to lift up my hair because it was hot as shit. So I lift up my hair just to like see the back of the dress and to cool off the back of my neck, and I'm like, Target has like all them extra mirrors. I'm in there like I'm looking, because something don't look quite something don't look quite right. I can't talk. So I take out my cell phone and I hold up the back of my hair, and I'm just snapping all of these pictures. And so when I'm done, Girl. I had a fucking bald spot in the back of my head. I wanted to cry. I always used to say,
Oh, if my hair comes out, I'll just cut it. It's no big deal.
but honey, when I saw that bald spot in the back of my head, I like to tear that fucking dressing room down. I was so upset. I called my cousin. I asked her, what should I do? I called my uncle, asked him, what should I do? And they was like, just go back soon as possible, because, you know, tomorrow we're going on this trip. So try to take care of your business today if you can. So I'm like, okay, word, perfect, because on my way going home from Target, I have to pass this salon. So I was like, okay, that's perfect. I'll stop in. Matter of fact, I'll give them a call before I stop in and let them know what the issue is and that I'm coming by, right? Sounds simple, right? So as I'm driving there, I pick up the phone and I'm calling them. And I'm trying to explain, I'm coming by to, you know, show you an issue that I have. And they kept saying,
Appointment.
I'm like, no, I'm calling to let you know that I'm coming by. And she goes,
Okay, I do appointment now.
so I'm like, bitch, what? Whatever. I hang up the call because I'm going there anyway. So it's like, whatever. Whatever. So, y'all, I get there and I walk inside. It's not really hectic. Like, it's like, compared to how I have seen it, it was like laid back. It was chill. It wasn't a whole lot of people. So I walked up to the counter. It was like I was standing there and it was like women would come up. It was like nobody was there, first of all, but it was like they would come up to it, the workers or the hairdressers, they would look at me and then like go back. And they did this, I want to say maybe 3 or 4 times. So I'm like, I'm saying to myself, all right, Intia, calm down, chill, you know, chill the hell out. So this one lady finally comes to the front desk and is like, oh, you know, how can I help you? And so I'm like, the back of my hair is like, has come out. So I turn around and I lift my hair up to show her. And in the corner of my eye, she's walking away. So I turn around and she turned her back to me and just walks back to her client. I promise you, I really didn't want to become the stereotypical angry black woman that y'all just love to throw on us. I was trying so hard. It was like right below the surface, just like simmering. And just the fact that I was sitting here, you asked me what the issue was, I'm showing you. And as I'm showing you, you turn your back on me and walk away. So I don't know if it was because I was already irritated and she turned her back on me, but the client in the chair, and I probably should have waited, but like after she did that, it was like, wait for what? I don't think so. No, I have to handle this business real quick. So I walk up to her and no lie, she was short. I'm tall, y'all. So I bent down in her face, looked her dead in the eye, and I said, do anybody in here speak any English? She was like, what? Do anybody in here speak any English? So she's trying to act all dumbfounded, and all of a sudden they don't know how to speak English, and all of, like, it's like when I call to make my appointment, you understand very well what I'm saying. You understand what time I say, you understand what day of the week I say, you understand how much money I'm asking it is, you understand all this. But when I'm coming to you about an issue that you all created, all of a sudden,
oh, I speak no English,
and I'm not trying to make fun, I'm not trying to offend, that's not what I'm trying to do right now. I'm just making a point, okay? It got to the point, like, I was really getting heated. I was really getting upset because, bitch, y'all fucking with my hair. This is like my #1 worst nightmare. I hate going to fucking salons because people fuck with your damn hair. This Hispanic girl, she's sitting on the side and she sees that I'm getting pissed off. She's the client waiting to get her hair done. So she's asking what's the issue. So I'm explaining what the issue is, and she's translating to these women who just so out of the blue don't understand what the fuck I'm saying. So as I'm doing that, another Hispanic woman sitting in another chair getting her hair done. She's like, come here, sweetie, come here, tell me what's going on. So I go over to her, I repeat the same exact things. I came here yesterday, my hair was fine. Today I looked in the mirror, I have a bald spot in my head. And the Spanish woman, she starts saying to me,
oh, well, you know, that might have been there before because that's not gonna make your hair come off.
Y'all, my hair was broken. I have breakage, like, to this day I still have like a little bit of breakage back here. And I told her, ma'am, if you use excessive heat on your hair, of course it's going to break off. I went to cosmetology school when I was in high school and graduated, so I know a little bit of something. If you use enough heat, which they sure fucking do, your hair will break off. But I'm like, I'm not about to have this argument with this woman because I'm already pissed the fuck off. Just let them know what I'm upset about. So all of a sudden they take down my contact information, they take a picture of the back of my head, and they're like,
well, you know, the owner, she's in New York right now, she's not going to be back for 2 weeks. Give us your information, and within 2 weeks she'll get back to you.
Y'all, that was back in like July, and we are in September right now. Never heard from the owner, which I expected, honestly. And I didn't put forth the effort to go up there because I knew that if I went up there, nothing's going to be solved. Because y'all already did the damage. The damage is already done. You already fucked up the back of my head. So I know that, like, there's nothing you can do. Like, and I don't want you to do anything else because you really might fuck up my hair even more. And you know, I'm not the type to shout out a business or whatever if they do something wrong. Usually I'll try to keep them anonymous, but you know what, they deserve to. How the way they, and you know what really kind of pissed me off about the whole situation, I mean, obviously, yes, I was upset about my hair, but I was mostly upset at the fact that as I'm explaining to you what's wrong with my hair, you turn your back and walk away. I'm never going back there. I'm not gonna lie, my hair was nice, but I did receive some heat damage, and they burnt out the back of my fucking head, and I didn't hear nothing back from nobody. So I don't know how to pronounce the name of the business, but their name will be put here. So, and I live in Dorchester, Boston. So anybody who lives in Dorchester, be the fuck aware. I'm going to tell you exactly where this hair salon is at. It's off of Blue Hill Ave, across the street from Franklin Park Zoo, and on the other side is Stash's Pizza. And literally right across from Stash's Pizza is this hair salon, and one building up from the salon is, I think, a check cash place. So right there, that's the salon. That's the motherfuckers who done fucked me up, and I never heard back from them. I didn't even get a sorry. I didn't even get a my bad. They was very fucking rude. So that's them. Don't go. They are bad business. They don't give a fuck about you, okay? Because they sure didn't give a fuck about me and my damn hair. Sorry, I didn't mean to go in. Sorry for the cursing, but I was really in my feelings, and I know the video is probably all over the place because I don't have notes, so I'm just going off the top of my dome. So yeah, they have like kind of scarred me with like trusting salons. I already was suspicious about going, but like after that happened, it kind of like sealed the deal for me. Yeah, y'all, if y'all are in the Boston area, if you live in Dorchester, beware from this salon because they ain't shit. Alright, y'all, so that's it for my story time. Thank you for coming through. I have to finish getting ready for my date because I don't know, I don't feel cute. I feel like, I don't know, I feel like I'm missing something. So I'm about to go like do something with my damn self, and I will see you next time. So have a good night, y'all. Bye.